show my face. Back to gaming. Maybe now it works. Back to gaming. Okay, now it works. Cool. Welcome to the stream, guys. We are continuing on a new project which I just started. I found a way to work with it in an optimized manner. So that's why I'm kind of continuing the work within it. I would like to test my microphone voice to work with it in an optimized. Sounds good. My microphone sounds good. Let me turn on my bot. Before I do that, I would like to just do it on the live test how this bot thing actually works. So fly ev, yes. So I found this new one, Python project, open host files. So I remember by adding one project name, site chatbot, and a Python file. I have no idea what is this Python file. Start file, obviously this should be inside HTTP coding sitemap somewhere. What was it again? Start file. I don't think I have a start file, or maybe I can just select one from here. Is it main.py or API? I think it's API. Okay. Working directory should be, I don't know, TCP port start. Okay, UV run. I forgot. There goes the share. No, we have the HDD coding sitemap somewhere here. This is where the fun begins. So somewhere here I have the API, and I recall turning it on requires a UV command, UV install, and then PowerShell UV run index. This is the other one. Discord run. Totally forgot. Okay, UV run. Maybe I can try it here. UV run. It's in the sitemap. SC. Okay. CD src UV run API. No, I forgot how to turn this on. I hope I have it saved. Oh, right here. UV something like this. No. Oh, now I understood. Okay, so we have to pick the same one, UV, and then mention right here some similar. UV cron is not okay. Probably I need the environments. CD no. VENV SCRC scripts activate. No, it works fine. No. Probably if I remove the UV. No module name server. This didn't work. No module name server. Oh, that's right. There is no server inside here. Maybe this is not the right command. So UV or CDSRC UV cron API dot app. Oh. So we have API. What was the command? What is the command to turn on the API? should be something. Okay, activate UV sync, UV add, UV run. That's strange. ls. Oh, now I found it. Okay, site rag API. So in the project terminal, we can have like script in this way. So UV run script and it will turn on that. This is interesting. I didn't know about this. I will turn on my bot in just a few minutes. So I have this now. So this is the command, and the directory is start command. Working directory is not the, yeah, this is the working directory. Select. I don't know what exactly is this start file. Python path. How can I select the Python path? I have no idea how to select this Python path. Probably I might need to site services, Python projects. This is Go projects, app services. Environment variable specify. Yeah, we don't need an environment variable, so press save. Project name, sitemap. I don't need a comment. Is it saving? No. So yeah, this is the run command, start command, and this is the port. I don't know what's the port. 8787. Then working directory, I know where this is the working directory. Start file. What exactly is this start file? I'm just going to select the API and pressing save. Did it save or did it not? Is it crashing? I'm unsure what is the problem. Python path in fly env Python path. Sitemap. Python path. Why does it say it's not selected? I press save and nothing happens. Sad. Very sad. This is playground crypto web. Maybe this is not a project. Yeah, maybe this is not the project. Windows server hosting manager. If there isn't one, maybe we can create one. Okay, this doesn't work. It's fine. Now 8787 is the port. Let's open the coding stream assistant alerts. Open in VS Code. So this is where the fun begins. Now we have to link up the debug simulator. I don't think I need this. Where is the site rag? And somewhere here I have to, yep, this is the one. Okay, we have the URL that's working. That's the right URL. So I think we can continue with the test now. CLS. There is a alert service already working. I think it's better to ignore that and use this one. Go run main.go, and inside main, I think we can just remove the debug simulator. I'm directly running it from the main anyways. There should be an error here. Remove. Nice. Okay, the server is up. Cool. Got everything. Now what I'm going to do is I will turn on the bot, but I got to make sure that it connects to this server, not the other one. Main.go somewhere here, node. Yeah, right here. Okay, so I forgot how to pass the envs. Yeah, env is dev. Okay. What? Okay, cd main. I did not see. Okay, needs a id. Have it. So I got the chat URL now. It's opening. This did not work as expected, maybe. Okay, we got something here. I got the chat URL. I think both are connected fine. So let me now open and just make some tests how this thing actually works. I'll open a different YouTube account just to have some conversations with this. Okay. What's your setup? That's the question I asked. It should be. I don't know why it's not showing here. Should have been shown. Is it connected to a wrong site? No, this is the right one. Or maybe my messages are not yet received. What's happening? It says respect. I take stats is 0. Can anyone send a message? Just wanted to see either if it's my problem or I'll send one from my phone. Yeah, I don't see my message at all in my phone as well. Hi. I did send a message now. Okay, now I see. It goes there and it's not asking questions. So no, I don't think at this point an API has been called. That's nice. I'll have this here as well so I can monitor the GPU if it's actually using the GPU or not. It shouldn't, because for the simple ones. So let's see. What's your setup? I press next. I ask the question. Nothing happened after this. I don't see my message here, but can you guys see that same message? I think YouTube is again having issues. I'll just change my account to something else. Okay, now I'm sending a message again. Hi. What's your setup? It says here is your setup link. Here is the setup link. Okay. Do you take any photos? If the GPU gets spiked up, then that means it's working. If not, it's not working. Okay. Context timeout exceeded while awaiting headers. I have no idea what that means, but let's see. Okay. AI worker right here. Looks like there is an error here. Send ask request post. Did it fail inside this one? There are no responses here. So probably the post method did not work. I'm trying to open up the LM Studio. So right here I see developer console. When was it? 54. Yeah, okay. That means, oh, it's timing out that quickly. I mean, it can take some time. I don't know why it would time out. Timeout milliseconds is 5 seconds. I don't think that's possible for like 5 seconds. So let's have it like 30 seconds. It can maybe respond it. Who knows? And whatever I get back needs to reply that. Turning on the server one more time. Okay. Server is up. I'm going to send a message again. Do you have photos? Photos, a camera. So I press next. This is the final test. I mean, yeah, the GPU is up because of the LM Studio. Okay. I did this, but nothing happened after this. Okay, maybe let's try asking another question. Do you what keyboard do you use? I press next. Yeah, I don't think it's actually hitting the API call. Oh, it is hitting it. Hitting embedded, not showing in the logs. That's it. Okay, it's a post message and 200. That means I got the response, but nothing happened after that. Let's update the code. Where is it? Alerts. Right here. Request payload body, and once I get the HTTP client, pass answer. Normalize a single line answer and okay, truncate runners. Answer return answer. That's it. Okay. fmd print answer. Wait, what? Isn't it how we are supposed to? fmt dot. Oh yeah, it's println. Okay, now we have the answer. Oh, what was the one which says dump? Go dump dot dump. Okay, I can see the answer clearly now. So once I have the answer, it should return it. Ask rag who's calling this. Once I have the answer, that's the one I wanted to see though. Add some debugging prints to see if anything is working. While that is doing it, let's see. Has any one of you guys tried this? Okay, got the server. Turning on a new one. 1, 2, 3, it should be up. Okay, now what? Received path, take stats, and then like compare equals to 0, go, okay. Alright, testing this. What keyboard do you... Oh, I didn't save it, stupid. What keyboard do you use? I press next. Nothing happened so far. I did not get any output. Okay. Do you have a mouse? Okay, now I have it. Waiting for the limiter. Okay, it's called. Then what? Oh, it takes this long, to return something. Okay. Okay, we got something though. We definitely got something. Caching user for key. Do you have the mouse? And sending answer to the YouTube. So it's kind of works, but not every time, I guess. What keyboard do you use? I'm not seeing a new message again. Let's see if this thing is actually working or not. I think YouTube messages itself is broken. I'm not seeing those messages. What extension are you using for this? This is completely custom built with Vedansh. This was built a year ago using Golang and TypeScript. That's not what I'm currently working on. I wanted to add AI into the chatbot. So you see, this is Relang Imama is my bot. This is the back end and this is the front end. Not exactly front end, but this is the bot is what I have to run in streaming the PC which I'm using. The alerts will always be alive in my Raspberry Pi. That's the back end that manages all my streams. It knows what's happening on my stream, etc. Stuff like those. And then comes the front end. Front end is only for my use case. If I want to award some points for you, there is point system. You can use those points to do some things. But again, you guys are not being monitored right now because the changes are not yet deployed. So I would request you guys to wait for some time until I push the changes, because the prod and dev has their own database issues or different database. Currently everything is stored in dev. Just for me, I'm checking my AI responses. It looks like it's taking a lot of time to respond for like a simple thing, like what's my keyboard. I didn't expect that to be taking that long. So let's ask a different question. Do you play or do you have an Instagram? So do you have an Instagram? If I send yes, let's see this one. No, this one. Where's the message? Do you have Instagram? Follow on Instagram. So yeah, looks like it understood the message and it's just shooting out the existing information. That's nice. That's nice. So for this kind of simple questions, I don't think it's using AI. It's just understanding that okay, there is an Instagram inside it. So let's try for share your. Maybe I need to check. Do you write blogs? Obviously, there is no straightforward answer for this. So AI debug immediately reply for the user message. Do you write blogs? Check out all blogs. So it responded with that. So maybe let's try a different question. Let me open my own website to see what should I ask. Okay, and somewhere here, blocks. Okay, let's ask for. Can you share free Android apps? I press next. This is okay. It is asking my AI. It is asking the bot, and this might take some time. It's also processing in the background. I see my GPU spiking up. So that means it's definitely running fine as expected. Anytime now I should receive. Okay. Yep, I did receive the blog post. Yep, that's fine. So things are working fine. I'll keep them as it is. But what happens if I don't have the server? Imagine I don't. Let's say I'm playing a game. I don't want to waste my resources. I would like to turn off this server now. I forgot how to. Yep, I turned it off. What happens if the server is off? Who are you and what do you do? I press question mark. This is an AI question, and it did ask the AI, and the server failed. The bot is still working. That's how I want it. I do not want the server to be staying up all the time. So everything's looking good. I'm going to stop it and will deploy my changes. Yeah, obviously there needs to be. I gotta fix the URL, I suppose. Where is the damn URL? It's in the utilities site rag. Okay, yeah, this needs to be my own IP. I forgot my IP. It's 128. Okay. I'm going to answer your question. 1 second. Damn. So the chat that you use to add debugging logs is custom built. Exactly. Everything is custom built. So it monitors my YouTube chat. I'm going to show everything to you. If you have like 5 minutes, just stay in the chat because I once the same thing happened. I deleted my own production database. I don't want to do that. Let me focus on this. I'm going to explain it to you everything. No worries. So this is the main one. There is no changes here. Run no script. That's fine. I can ignore this AutoCap. This is still in development. So main, I do have an AI editor which edits my videos and also uploads it to YouTube. You can check out my previous videos which has some captions. Those are completely edited by AI. But I'm not really fully satisfied with it because it doesn't understand the context of what I'm talking about. It removes funny things from the video because it feels as if that is not a part of the topic which I'm speaking. Obviously it's not like a complete human level, and I'm using, like, open source models. I'm not using chat gpt or paid versions, so the performance varies. So this is where, and I have the IP set. I think I did set the IP, did I? Yes, I did set it. Nice. So I'm going to just yeah, I gotta deploy a build. 1 second. So inside, forgot the command for it. There are 4 lines command. Let me open the readme file. Yep, these are the 4 commands. I press paste anyway. Should be done anytime now. Shouldn't take this long. Come on. Okay, that's done. Now I'm going to push it to my production. Production means my Raspberry Pi. Utilities, alerts, the entire alert section should be pushed. I'm not pushing the board. There is no changes there. I'm not pushing the video processor too. Yeah, let's add some commit messages. Done. I press commit and I do a push, and in my, let's connect to my Raspberry Pi. .236. So do you think which is the best thing to use in VS Code for code base context AI? If you have used any, I don't really want to use cursor. They are literally looting money at this point. Uh, I mean, for the AI, I am a paid user of Copilot. For the $10, they really have great value. PR, let's say pull request description, commit messages, processing existing code. It's really good for $10. And I also have a $20 version of browser ChatGPT, the ChatGPT Plus or Pro. I don't know. It's a $20 version. I use Codex for that. It's not installed in Golang because ChatGPT doesn't do a good job at dealing with you know Golang code, because I don't think it was processed that much, or it was trained on Golang that much. But yeah, there is an extension called Codex. This one works wonders. These two are enough for me. If you want to go a bit too much, like complete vibe coding thing, then there is anti-gravity. It's currently free, and even for a free version, they give you a very generous tokens. They even provide like premium models as well. Just like they are changing it every 1 or 2 months, so I might be outdated. But they're doing a great job with this. It's basically VS Code. There are some basic functionalities that doesn't work, like things that work in VS Code. Some things doesn't work, but it's also good. I mean, it's free. I never tried Cursor myself. I even from day one I felt like it's not worth it. If you're a dev and if you know what you're doing, if all you just need is like, okay, you are the one who tells AI what to do and it does it. Copilot or Codex, these things are actually much cheaper or much versatile than just Cursor. So if you're talking about like a paid IDE, I didn't pay for IDEs. I paid for Copilot because I find I use it a lot. Works fine. If I want to do something more, I can try the same Copilot and pick a premium model. If that's not the case, I will directly jump into the Codex, which is the other extension. Even though I'm using the same model in Copilot, even in the Copilot, we can see 5.3 Codex. But for some reason, the extension one provides a better output. I don't know what underlining prompts they are using or what kind of communication they are using to talk to the model. They are both the same models, but I get much more better results from Codex. But again, it depends on the use case. If I'm doing something complicated, I'm going to use Codex. If I'm doing a little bit less complicated, I'm going to use ChatGPT. GitHub Copilot Auto. If I'm doing something like very basic, then I'm going to use the free versions. Something is missing inside this. I think they removed Grok. Oh, yeah, they. Oh, Grok is not free anymore. Previously, it was free, but now it's not free. Looks like Elon Musk didn't like it. Okay. I push my changes. Let me deploy them and turn on my bot. See, this is the problem I have. I get distracted. Okay, logged in. Less and yep, CD stream assistant. Oh, come on. ls and then git stash. Come on, do it. My Raspberry Pi is 02. It's not the Raspberry Pi 0 like 3 4 3B 4B. It's $5 or $7 version. Works wonders. No complaints. But it's a bit slow, which is fine. It runs other servers as well, so comparing to that, it's pulling my changes. Okay. Nice. Take some time. Take some time. Berries, be with me, be with me. Okay, that's done. ls and go to alerts. ls and then I think this I'm in the right directory. Yes, I gotta do chmod plus x alerts. Do I have to use the slash? No. And sudo systemctl restart alerts dot service. Enter. I was done with my typing, but it's taking some time. So now we got to test with the production version. Let me copy the ID. This is needed. Press close tab. Okay, I am turning on all the other servers. Okay, everything is turned off. What's with this? What's with this? With this, no longer needed. Okay, and I'm turning on the AI chatbot thing, and I have to come up with a better name for that. So alerts, this is done. So let's now turn on the production version. I hope it works. Done. Okay, this is fine. I don't think I had anything which should be removed. Okay, the production version is up. Okay, now I can see everything is working. All right. Looks like I got a like, just one like today. Maybe people are not really interested in liking my streams. All right. If you have any questions, now is the right time to ask, Mr. Vedansh. As always, welcome to the stream. This is Blazing Bane. There are cool things you can try in this channel. You can ask. Okay, now I got a second like. Thanks for the like. So again, these things are also managed by the same Raylangi Mama, the same bot, or the same Golang code. This needs to be turned on while I'm streaming. This is the section. Sorry to budge. What's going on? Hey, welcome to the stream. Sage, long time no see. What's going on? I just built an AI, or I'm using like a RAG database for my website, and I use LLM so that you guys can actually ask some questions and AI can respond to, or the Railangi Mama can respond to those questions. Try it. It's the database is nothing but my website. I made it so that it will crawl my website, and it's going to answer your questions based on my website. If you're going to ask like what camera am I using, it knows the answer. If you want like, okay, what is your Discord, previously user has to type exclamation Discord, but that's no longer needed. You can just type what's your Discord and it's going to respond to you. Same with the blogs. It knows these are all my blogs, so you can just ask anything regarding these randomly and it's going to give you the answer. That's what I built. I just deployed it to production. When I don't know why I'm saying production. I just deployed it to my host, or my Raspberry Pi in short. So give it a try. In the meantime, I'll open the Elgato deck in my phone. I don't have an Elgato. What do you call it? Steam Deck. Yeah, I don't have it, so I have a mobile, like electronic version of it. It's tedious to turn these things on. Okay, now it's up. App closed. Why? Okay, now the stream is up. Everything's what's Blazing Bane. I It should respond hopefully. It takes some time. Obviously, it's running in an LLM model, so it should. But if it didn't get it, maybe it's not. So everything looks fine so far. So the AI model is working. Maybe I need to add some prints to see. Again, I just developed this. This is just day one of when it's deployed. Try asking a different question. So maybe it's better if I don't. Actually, that's a good idea. When you say at the rate Railing Imama, I think that's when it should respond. Yeah, currently I had it set up in such a way that it's going to respond whatever you ask. But I maybe didn't understand the at the rate Relangi Mama one. What's Blazing Bane? Can you try just asking it without at the rate tag? I'm going to change the architecture to just read. Or maybe I'm going. Maybe I can also ask some questions. The AI did get the question though. What's Blazing Bane? Let's see. It should respond. I don't know why it's not responding. Maybe the moment it gets a next message, it doesn't work. What happened here? Or maybe I should update it so it worked fine in my local. Don't know what happened. Let me try one more time. Let me try it. Hey Harish, welcome to the stream, man. So Sage, after I realized how you have that at the rate Relangi, I think that's a really good way to communicate. What are the things you have worked on? The moment you have the at the rate, it's not reading those as a question. Try asking it without the at the rate. Welcome to the stream, Harish. You remember I talked about integrating AI into Relangi Mama, which I did. It's a currently test phase. In local, it worked fine. I was getting the responses, but not sure what happened. Did I miss something? I deployed to production. I restarted my server. Should respond with it. Is it possible that it's not sending it to the right version? No, that's no. It should work. It should work. I'll try it with my phone one more time. Whatever the things which I asked previously, I'm going to ask the same questions. So I got my chat open. Sorry to disappoint again. This is just day one. What's your camera? So I did ask. Okay. Then what? This is the same question it answered a million times. Why is it not answering anymore? Something is not working. What's your what's the camera you are? It's fine. I can feel the pain. I know that it's not going to work. That's right. The moment I deployed it, but it's strange. The same prompts worked fine. The AI is actually like getting the question. It says returning embeddings. I don't know what exactly that means, but the problem is I cannot really see, or maybe I can. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to just monitor what's happening. Okay, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's a bit slow. Status. So maybe I can do this and what your camera? What's your camera you are using? I press a question mark too, just to make sure it's a question, and I press next. Have you seen the AI summit? Yeah, I am aware of that new controversy thing. It was stupid. Oh, it says no answer. What does it mean? Answered false. Answer length is 0. Why? Oh, looks like there is something wrong with my AI itself now. It. What's your camera? What camera? What's your camera you're using? Shown not shown in logs. Why? Probably it didn't understand what the question. Maybe. Let's try a simple one. Do you have Discord? Okay. Immediately response. Okay, it does understand the simple ones. Okay, let's try. Maybe I will just eject the model and just load it one more time. Maybe that fixes things. Oh, there is no model. Why is there no model learning? I do have the JIT, yes. Okay, looks like I don't have the model running. Okay, let me load the model myself. It's Minstrel 7B instruct. I don't know which one is this though. I think it's 8B. So I'll load it. See if it can maybe answer a bit better now. What's your camera you are using? Okay, I will even include a question mark. All right, the AI is loaded. Okay, one, two. Hey, what is this one? Okay, I'm going to ask the question now. No answer returned. Why? The model is there this time. I thought the model is not working. This is strange. Returning embeddings not shown in the logs. Hey, maybe now I have it. Maybe now I have it. Mike, yeah, maybe now I see the thing is working. Maybe let's give it some time. It's processing the prompt. It takes a lot of time because that's how LLM works. And it does take a lot of resources just for a simple message. That's the reason I thought, what Mike? What was? I mean, that's not the answer. I do have. I did I post what microphone I have in my web page? I think I did. Microphone. Oh, I do not have a microphone setup. Okay. How about ask what graphic card am I using? Le- Can you do that? Let's ask what graphic card am I using. Try it, please, just for the sake of me. The moment I see your message, I'm going to press enter so that I can see what's happening in the API. Okay, graph. It's not a chat GPT, bro. It's not that good. I don't think it can understand what do you mean by graphic. Let's see if what it responds with it. Let's see. So maybe I have to manually load the model. Okay, there is an error again. Okay, now it shows returning embed. So every time I see this return embeds, that means the model got it got an error somewhere. Channel error. What does it mean? Loading model into embeddings engine. Okay. Now the model is still here. Are you up? For a simple question, it's taking this long. Okay. So the model is up. That's not a problem. What? That's actually a very valid question, Vedansh. What's your graphic card? Press client disconnected. What does it mean? Do I still have the model? Yes. That's what I'm really concerned about. I press next. Okay, I did get the message here, and let's see what does it output. It's processing the prompt now. I can hear the graphic card making the noise. You can see it's the usage should be spiking in a minute and then drops out. The graphic card used in Blazing Bane setup is NVIDIA 3080 10 GB something something RGB. So why does it work now and why didn't it work before? I think so. Yeah, the logic is there. Even this was the same behavior I noticed before. I thought it's just a bad timing. So it works sometimes, but it doesn't work sometimes. Any brilliant ideas? I'm going to implement that idea which you have, Sage. That when you're the thought. This is what my explanation for that is. When you tag at the rate Railangi Mama, that's when you need to talk to AI. That was the initial idea. But then I realized no, not many people know this, and people just would normally type what's your graphic card. They're not going to ask the bot. They're not going to tag it. I was thinking maybe I'll just enable this feature for all messages unless you have the unless you're actually using a command exclamation command. But still, we have to figure out. Probably, I don't think so because I tried those same questions. See, when my prompts are in such a way that no one is going to ask what's your Discord. Most people would ask Discord or do you have. I don't think even I would ask, do you have Discord? I would just say Discord question mark. So I don't know. And we can see the prompt is different in this. DC. It understands that. I did train it to understand that it's a Gen Z YouTube chat. These are the words I used. Gen Z YouTube chat. So it understands some things. It understands some Instagram links as well, but unsure why there is a different behavior. So you see there is a different in the prompt as well. So role user, this is the content. So I don't know what error it got here. Rendering prompt with Jinja template. So something is mismatching. Maybe based on the question, something is changing the prompt. So let's try a few more times. Maybe we can replicate this and identify. Okay, this is what it's happening. Maybe that could be a time saver. So go ahead, ask some questions. What's how many keyboards do you use? What was that? Live? I don't know. what, what do you mean by live? Even I don't know what to answer for that live. Let's see what it answers. See, for a single message, it takes this long, and there is an error. There is an error again. So it tries to find something and it crashes. Probably that's what's happening. Where do you live? Oh, maybe that's a good question. That's a good question. But I don't think I have that information in the blog post. I do not have that information. Do you like are you like a freelancer or do you work in a company or something? Yes, I do have a full time job at the date. This is just my hobbies. I like building stuff, just which help me. The Railing Mama helps me. The AI editor helps me. It creates thumbnails. It's going to add captions automatically. Those information are not in the blog post, Sage. So I don't think it can just respond to those. I think the moment it didn't get any answer. I think that's when it's crashing. What? Okay. Oh, there is a post regarding. Okay, it did. Uh, yeah, I understand. So why did it get that answer? Yeah, okay. There is a blog post which I wrote on how to submit our OPT request. It's a thing which we do. So it got the information from there. So how about some other stuff? Let's try. How many keyboards do you use? I think I can improve the speed. How many keyboards do you use? Returning embeds. That's it. It's gone. It's gone. It's not going to answer now. What exactly happened here that it messed it up? What do you mean bad gateway? What? How is bad gateway possible when every line of code is trying to reach out the same? So let's see what do I have here in the alerts. Did I write some different logic? And here go process AIQ. I was expecting a lot of people would be like processing the messages, so I had a queue in the Golang, and then there is a queue in Python, and then goes to the AI queue itself. I do not manage that queue. It's better to queue up things whenever it's possible. So Kashi answered. Ask site AI. Okay, max scatter timeout streets. I don't know. Oh, this one is the minimum score. That's fine. Did I mess up the API payload? Embeddings are supposed to be vectors embedding or anything like that. I'm not a AI or machine learning engineer myself. I just studied about crawl and this is how the data set looks like. I didn't really understand how AI understands that data set, but that's how it is. So I didn't really notice that much the embeddings myself. So this is the data. Like I don't know how is this useful for the AI. So these are all my website links, all the possible links, and this is the embeddings. I don't think I can like read it in VS Code. I don't know how that AI is going to respond to those questions. Those are like good questions. So I was thinking, is it actually needed? I wanted to do this, but I'll run it for a few days and see how much actually. So you see, the GPU is spiking up, and then he's a content creator who stream games, post memes. Yeah, he did understand the question, I suppose. Unsure, unsure how to proceed though. So I'm going to keep it as it is. Let's see how people are going to react to it. But I wanted a bit more personality. I wanted to add some more information so that it can actually read those as well. But again, I try. Do you mind asking it? Do I have any wireless microphone? Oh, do I do have a mic, but it doesn't say microphone. Maybe that's the reason. Let's update it on the fly. I forgot the password for this. it's it's responding from my blog post. I'll just let it run for a few days. Let's see what how it reacts. Omit the I have no idea. Yeah, I was thinking to omit some of the things which are absolutely irrelevant for the chat, but it's okay. Let's see how what are all the possibilities. Again, based on the feedback I get, I can see. I think I got a like. Thanks for the like, guys. I forgot the. I think this is the. Oh yeah, I remember the password now. Thank you. How should I sign in? So I understand inside blog post, static, layouts, content, blogs, there should be a setup. Where is it? Setup, 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 setup. What? Where is it? About? No. Streaming Android as a PC. No, there should be a setup. Oh, right here. Setup tool. Be fine. Okay. Streaming, let's call it as microphone instead of shortcuts. Does your family understand what you do? No. Oh, that note. How did you manage your passes? What do you mean? Hey, 1 second. Where is my overlay? There should be an overlay here. Strange, very strange. 1 second, guys. There should be an overlay. I just restarted my server, the browser, so that I can see the. Do you mind sending a text one more time? Passwords? Oh, it's a bit wizards or something. It's a very good extension. You have to try it. If you have, yeah, Bitwarden. So if you are a person, passwords, and it says the university I portal information can be found in. Maybe I can omit some of the blog posts. There is no need for them to be crawled. Yeah. Okay. Here are my streaming PC specs. How about I'll give it to the AI and there is no Copilot in this. Copilot. No, there's no Copilot in this. So probably I can copy paste this to give it to ChatGPT. I use a 20 character randomly updated hash. Oh, I mean, my use case is I have multiple different devices even in different countries. So I want my password to be synchronized in all devices. The problem with Chrome passwords, it works fine in Android, it works fine in Chrome, but it does not. There is no support for like Firefox or any other third-party apps. The problem with Firefox is it works fine, but only in Firefox. So I wanted all my password to be stored in a single way, and it should have the support for all platforms. That's when I started using this Bitwarden. Really good. Give it a try. It's a good one. But I have to enter the master password, which I don't really. It's a generated one, so it's hard to remember. Oh, I removed this one. This is needed. 1 second, people. This is needed. Okay, that's sounds fine now. Select default microphone. No, this is not the one. There should be another one. I don't know why I'm not seeing that here. Is this one? Yeah, I think this is the one. Okay. Given a Hugo Markdown code, what I want you to do is imagine that you are a AI crawling, logic or code. So I want to remove the shortcuts and update it with meaningful text so that the AI can actually understand. So example like people, I have mic instead of microphone, but AI cannot understand mic. So same, if you find similar things like that, just replace those. And also fix the spelling mistakes and grammar. Do not change the structure of the markdown, just fix the English, not the code. Hope it understands this. Yeah. Well, did I get any messages? Yeah, I used to use it earlier. Now I manage those with Nix. Oh, interesting. I want some memorable passwords. So that's why. I have been using it for the long time. I honestly no complaints. Why did it update everything? I have to copy paste the code back. So give me in a code format. Stupid. Introduction. I'm not going to copy the top section of the introduction. It's I guess it messed up some things. Okay, and then let's just paste things all the way. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Just to expand some things. So I'm going to push these changes. I don't know, changes in setup tour, synchronize changes within like few minutes. It's going to, oh my God, I gotta update this now. Okay, let's open it. GitHub.com. Have you? Hey, do you happen to know any good TTS defaults ones or not that good? I'm using Cloudflare and I'm using Caddy. I used to use, what is it called? Nginx? No, there is one which is really painful to set up. It starts with N. You're talking about HTTPS, right? Or did I miss it? When you say TTS, that's the one I understand. But one second, let me log into this device. Push my changes, push my changes. Push, 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 push my changes. Oh, text to speech. Sheesh. Oh, what is the other one which for HTTPS? It's TTL. I forgot then. It should be something else. Hey, Jagdeep, welcome to the stream, bro. Jagdeep, try asking what microphone am I using? Not now, not now. Just wait for 1 minute. I gotta log into my GitHub. 26. Okay. I was when you mentioned TTL, I was talking about the handshake, the website handshake security. That's what I summed up. So the text to speech, are you using TTL? Yeah, text to what? Which one? So the topic has completely diverged. I am not using any complex one. There is a tool, bro. I forgot its name. I I don't know how did it sum up to that point, but it's okay. So Jagdeep, you see, Lelang Imama is trying to respond with something. I have added AI into that stupid, so it might need some time. Give it a try, ask some questions to it, and it's going to respond based on what is Quanqui. No, that's not the one. So I use Caddy and Cloudflare, and Caddy provides my HTTPS security. There is a tool which starts with N, and it basically before Caddy, that's the one was primarily used for HTTPS. But I forgot the name. It's painful to set up. I gave up actually trying to set up HTTPS. But the moment I heard about Caddy, it's also written in Go, by the way. I fell in love with it, man. It was such a wonderful piece of software or CLI tool. Yeah, either ways, I forgot what is the URL to reset my. There should be a URL or reindex. Okay, it's a post. Why is reindex a post? Payload. What do I have here? If I provide none, what will happen? How much time it took to get a visa? I don't know. You have to apply for the university. Once you have the university, you got to get an I-20. Once you have the I-20, that's when you book a slot. And then there is a biometrics, and there is the interview process. After that, it's done. It's trying to do something there. It's trying to do something. For work, I came in as a student visa. So for work, it's a completely different process. I have no idea. Visa is a complicated thing. So me cannot interpret on how he's able to conclude these questions. So yeah, it's completely depending on the model. Maybe it just picks the words. He said visa or something like that, so that's the one it came up with. So that's what I did. I applied for the student visa. I did my masters here, and I'm still in the same path. I'm done with my masters, so I'm still on my student visa. So the approach should be similar, but again, it's not worth it, bro. In today's world, it's okay. Hey, gotta gotta like, gotta like. Thanks for the like, whoever it is. Okay, I gotta just use this post message then. Okay, you're also a student visa. Nice, nice. Of 5 years, yes, the visa is of 5 years. That's true. That's true. That's true. What is that? What am I missing? Payload, data dir. I totally forgot. Admin token is not set. I don't even have the token, you idiot. It's just a local process. I don't think it should. Yeah, let's remove this. It's not needed. Okay, the server is up. Let's see. I press send. Oh, maybe it's doing it now. Maybe it's doing it. Give it just a moment. It should refresh and crawl things back. It didn't take this long, but it takes some time. Expect it to take some time. Every time we do a little bit of stretching, you hear the cracking sound. Pop. Wonderful. So I do have some other project ideas. The next one is the editor, which I want that to also edit for the vertical videos. A bit ambitious, but I really want. Okay, it did pull in the new information now. Let's try asking. Jagdeep, do you mind asking what microphone am I using in a good English? Okay, talk. Imagine that you're talking to an AI. So try to ask for like what microphone am I using. Try it. I was in luck because they just made 7 to 8 fold processing fee. I mean, yeah, nowadays it's totally it's wild. Jagdeep, you're still here, bro. Just ask what microphone am I using. Every time I build something interesting, you guys would not use it. Mike, I don't know. AI would understand that question. I don't know. Let's see. What voice meter banana is used for routing audio from gaming PC to the streaming PC. There is a clear word microphone. How can it even miss that? But I'm not going to even trying to fix that responses because it's out of my league. I have to change the weights and temperature. I'm so excited to know what about your microphone. Which microphone are you using, dude? Did you use AI to just ask that question? It's done. It's not moving anything. It's not even getting any more questions up. For some reason, I don't know what happened. Your question didn't arrive. I think my cache is messing up with things. Maybe it understood that you're asking about it's AI talk. How should I ask? Just ask what microphone am I using and just press enter. Make sure you have question mark in it so that it knows that it's a question. Why is it responding to otherwise someone else to correct your password? I think I have to omit some pages. Yeah, let's omit some pages. Okay, which microphone are you using? That should be a valid question. And it says returning embeddings. I think it crashed. Yeah, I think it crashed. 1 second, people. Okay, so sorry guys. I am back. Duty calls. Okay. So I would like to omit some of the sites which are absolutely not needed. One, two, three, and the rest can stay. I don't think this is needed. So copy link and also paste it here. Okay, that's nice. And then what? Yeah. Okay. I think I have to write some more blocks, man. I enjoy writing blocks. So I'm going to update. Gotta copy paste this command and then paste it here. What? Do you have a job in Canada already? I do not have a job in Canada, bro. And my Jeff is also there. I have to go. मेरे को जाना पड़ेगा. Hey, you guys can use GIFs. No one uses GIF. Even Jagdeep, I think you are the one who gave me the idea of adding the. I forgot where did I get the GIF from, but even you are not using. Oh, you guys are talking together. Sorry, sorry. No, I understand. I understand. So I'm happy that first thing it works fine. It's a bit outdated. 300 points and Jagdeep is not even using anything. But you added the penalty. It's just 2 points, bro. It's two. You have 300. What do you mean? Just 2 points for one GIF. Even if my core viewers won't use the GIFs command, there is no way new people would use it because they don't know. That's not a GIF. That's not the GIF I want you to use. So okay, for your fun. See that's not a GIF. You have used the Spider-Man command, which is 100 points. Yes, but the GIF is like exclamation GIF. Jagdeep. Uh, shouldn't it have like 13 pages? Why is it 14? Oh, it's like a dude. Come on, man. You type exclamation GIF and space whatever the GIF you want to show up there. Pong. Yeah, now it. You understand how it works now. You have 200 points now. See, GIFs is fun. Yeah, it's just 2 points, so it's good. How many pages were there before? Even before it was 14. Even now it's 14. Didn't it actually not consider the site page? Anyways, it is fine. Okay, I'm going to give this project a break. Works fine, no issues. Obviously, it's not perfect, but Miku dance. That's how the GIF thing works, Sage. I worked for a bit on that. Thought people are going to use it. I actually implemented a queue system thinking that people are going to spam it, but no one is using it. So I know that I try my best to bring some kind of interactions which are fun, but I have no idea what else I can come up with. Even in streams, I don't know what else I can do to bring in some more interactions so that you guys can watch stuff. Maybe I can build some things which are interesting. We'll see. Okay, we are done with this one. I am moving back to the Spendify, the other project which I have. Why I have most things are filled. Okay, games is filled. That's fine. Coding. You did you guys see the RAM prices? It's extraordinarily scary. It's scary. I was thinking, how can I have like a recording session? Is there any way I can record my face and screen at the same time so that I can, create some videos? I finally got a like. Thank you, whoever liked my stream. Thank you so much. 5 likes feels good. Okay, now let's continue with the work. Expo, 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 expo. One more like. Thank you so much. I'm thinking about bringing back the dislike button as well so that there will be a bit more interaction. Once I realize that that's going to be a bit spammy, I'm going to revert that back. Gang. I don't know. That's what the GIF you wanted me to show, but that's what it came up with. Nice. So, what is it? npm start. Once that is there, let's see what's happening with my disk storages. Hey, the code guy. Welcome to the stream, the code guy. Welcome to the stream. Where are you fetching it? Fetching what? Oh, the Tenor API, bro. Dude, you are the one who suggested that thing, Jagdeep. You remember while I was working with the Relangim on a board, you said that you can use Tenor API and inbuilt probably Tenor. Yes, that's what I'm using. How did you even forget it? That's what I was so disappointed in you, because you give ideas and you are the only person who doesn't even use it. And remember, even before this GIF thing, there was Spider-Man movie kisses. Why? What is that movie? It's showing some random thing. So you use this Spider-Man. You are the one like, okay, how about just post a GIF? Because back in the day, we were having troubles with the OBS struggling to render that Spider-Man, because it was a video. It was a complete video back in the day. But of course, I optimized my OBS now. It understands things. And also previously there was a cat filter when someone likes and dislikes. That was taking a lot more resources than needed. So obviously we ditched that. Am I blocked, guys? My messages are not showing up. I see a message, the code guy. This is one message, and where is the other one? This is another one. But yeah, even I noticed that I'm not seeing the overlay messages. Some things just don't work. Overlays. Let's see, what did I miss? Chat overlay. What's wrong with chat overlay? Why this is not working? Yeah, it should work. There's no reason for it not to work. Now it works. I just did a refresh. Probably while I was refreshing the servers, it crashed. Anyways, now it works fine. Hi, welcome to the stream, UV. Wait, what's the market of MERN dev there? Any scope face, tongue out, this one. What are you typing? So any market for MERN devs? So the market has completely changed. There is no MERN stack anymore. It's just dev, full stack dev. That's how it is. Kick. Probably it's done. The GIF has been played once and it's done. Welcome to the stream, UV. UV race. UV. I mean, full stack. Yeah, there is the scope, yes. But the expectations has been increased. Hey, thanks for the like. Whoever liked my stream, thank you so much. Currently, the market in US for full stack is such a way that they expect you to know almost everything, which was what 5 years ago, that was the same story. But now with AI, there is less full stack. It's more of a AI plus full stack. So you got to learn some basics of either how to use AI, or you got to learn how to use AI to build some things which are not familiar with, as in you're not familiar with the BA side. You got to use AI and do those things. You're not familiar with how certain things work. Previously, there is a sector of people in corporate. They would explain to you how things would work, but now they expect you to do it. Same thing with UI UX. Same thing with databases. There are no data engineers anymore. Everyone is a developer, everyone is an engineer. That's how corporate thinks. We know as a devs that data engineering is a much more different than full stack dev, but they don't believe that. They just think like everyone is the same. Yeah. Spider-Man, everyone is spamming. So yeah, UV Spider-Man costs some money, bro. So it's 100 points. So I really like it when people are using the commands. So you're telling sometimes they just rely on AI if anything completely new. Yes. And trust me, in my own company, people want to use AI. My manager clearly told that if you're not using AI, you are no longer needed in the team. They're just they just care for the output, man. Okay, 5 people, same output. One guy with AI, the same output. Even though the output credibility would change, there might be a lot of issues. They don't care about it. They care about the time and money. If the same output with some bugs can be generated in 2 hours instead of eight, they are going to pick. They are going to go with 2 hours one. I survived like 4 to 5 layoffs, and all of them were people either not using AI or they're not speeding up using AI. Show my face. In my company, they fired UI UX because they felt the Figma AI was enough. Because she worked hard for the entire like Figma things and stuff like those. She was the one who basically designed the entire UI. Obviously, that's why she sees UI UX. But they fired it off because what? They realized that most of the buttons and most of the columns are the same anyways. We have the same standards now. We have everything built. Let's use AI to generate a new model. Whenever there is a new model, they use AI to just prompt something. The product owner, the stakeholders, they just tell how it needs to be looking, and that's it. The model is ready. They can obviously tweak small changes. And why she was fired off is that she doesn't know how to code. So I'm not saying just because your UI and AI comes in and it takes away your job. No, it's just that just be if you can only do one thing, AI can do that better than you or same as you. That's not enough. That's why she was laid off. In the same way, as a dev myself, I'm a dev and I'm not really aware of how insurance things work. But the business analyst team is also cut in like more than half now because they expect us to learn from AI and understand how certain businesses work so that we don't need to rely on BS so much. So yeah, it's a bit scary, but that's the reality. So just keep upskilling, I guess. No other option. Hey, someone liked my stream, bro. Thanks for the like. Man face pink tears. Honestly, the code guy, I suck at that too, man. I don't know. Some people just find opportunities. Hey Sujit, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. We're discussing about like AI and stuff. Have you guys seen this? Anti-gravity kit. Back to gaming. This is 2 days ago. Have you guys noticing what Google is cooking right now? Anthropic and AI, they kind of released their own models, and Google also released one, Gemini 3.1. I'm sure within just 1 year, yeah, it's even a tweet from Sundar Pichai. We can clearly see Gemini 3.1 Pro is here, hitting 77.1% of ARC AGI2. It's a benchmark thing, and looks like software engineering bench verified agentic coding. It's almost the same as Opus 4.6. Yeah, for some reason, ChatGPT 5.3 codecs. They didn't appreciate doing benchmarks, I guess, so that's why this section is omitted. But just within 2 months, things has changed a lot. Just imagine the next year how things are going to be. Either it's going to be plateaued or like saturated, or something way more advanced than this. Imagine ChatGPT 10.3 codecs, Gemini 10 Pro, Opus 10, something like that. I'm scared about my future. Trust me, I'm really scared. It's just that even if you want to upskill, the things are changing really quickly. We are not AI machines to just learn things, overnight. I don't know what the next tool I can learn. Some people say like, okay, start learning quantum computers because that's the next big thing because AI is done now. It's going so fast that the moment you learn one paragraph, the next thing is coming up. But quantum computer is like a next other level. I was thinking about the days were good when people were trying to learn frameworks. I learned React and there was Swell, there was Vue. Those were good old days, man. Even then we were like, how many frameworks we need to learn? But now frameworks warfare is gone. It's a different warfare now. It's like I don't think we can catch up with LLMs learning to be that good. I'm talking in terms of speed. I'm genuinely scared. What are your guys? What are your thoughts? Quantum will be crazy. It's next level. Not all can do it. Same thing. I don't think I can use it. I can do AI ML because I've never done that kind of a hardware thing. I see AI ML as a like a hard thing to do. Maybe once I learn it, I can do it. But even if I learn it now, it's going to take some time. Whew, just look at this chart. And they're not even comparing with the older versions. They know that people are going to only care about this. So within like what 4 to 5 months, these are going to be much cheaper because there would be an advanced version than this. What are these models lacking now? What is this 59%? Scientific research coding? Scientific research coding, what does it mean? Sonnet 4.6 is gone. Agentic terminal coding, okay. Sci-fi coding. Apex agents. For some reason, this is way good than. No, they are fine. Fun fact, all these companies running in losses and they see a long-term goal. I have a different take for this. So coming to the like which company is actually profitable in AI, just think about this. What are the companies which actually sell AI models? So let's say you have Microsoft, they don't really have their own LLM. Even if they come up, I don't think they can come up like that early. How about OpenAI? They have ChatGPT, that's true. OpenAI AI has a larger use base than any other services, according to me. Everyone knows ChatGPT, everyone opens up the browsers and use ChatGPT. Not just devs, everyone in general. Anyone who is like what younger than 50 years old, even my mom also uses ChatGPT now. Not as like how we use it, it's just like to have a conversation. Okay, how much does this mean? Okay, what does this image mean? They are not used to Google anymore. There no one searches Google it, it's just directly using it. Indian AI bit the ChatGPT engine. Yeah, we can come to that section as well. But let's talk about the big dogs. So OpenAI succeeds in the users, number of users who are using that. Claude, we understand that Claude is a lot superior, but it's expensive than ChatGPT. The token per cost, the cost per tokens, the total is going to be a bit expensive than ChatGPT. And again, only developers know Claude. There are other people who also know it, but no one is going to open the browser, type Claude, and then ask simple stuff, which is what ChatGPT excels in. Then comes Gemini. I don't think anyone uses Gemini to be often. They are only good at providing like a integrated Google ecosystem. So if you have Gemini Pro, you can do Nano. What do you call it? Nano banana. Uh, Once that those things are released, Sora is absolutely gone. So coding, Claude, users as well as coders as well as basically everyone is using ChatGPT. Gemini, I think it's rising. They are providing basically for the same $20, they are providing an ecosystem of AI, not just like AI. They are providing anti-gravity, they are providing Nano Banana, they are providing Google Suite included, like AI integrated. So I, other than Twitter, who even uses Grok? I don't think anyone would use it. I don't think I would go for Grok for coding. Microsoft, I think Microsoft also has an LLM, which is like the word Raptor Mini. It's good. It's better than the free version of Grok. I think Grok is not even free now. In Copilot, let me just confirm that. In Copilot, yeah, Raptor Mini is free. GPT, some versions are free. Grok is raised to 0.25. Previously, this was free, but they increased the price of it. But I don't think anyone would use it. There are better models than that. Why would you use it? Didn't don't even use Twitter from past 3 months. I started to use it just to learn what exactly is the hype behind it. Just remember the incident OpenAI and Anthropic here not holding hands. Your thoughts on AI Summit India? Like, can India can catch up the AI race? That's a good take. Why is AI responding as if it knows something? India has a global growing AI sector, but catching up with global leaders like the US and China might require more investment in and dash. That's it. It shows up a complete different link. Hey Zilla Fire, welcome to the stream, man. You seem new to the channel. So Abhishek, I know about what you're talking about. It's absolutely shameful, but again, try to look at the bright side. I didn't really watch the whole AI summit myself. There might be, or I'm sure there was a really good, what do you call it, exhibition of some tools which we are not aware of. People are interested in negative stuff, and India is the first, like in a country where it's easy to get negative. So maybe yeah, the Galgotia College, the dog thing, it's expected. They wanted to sell AI courses. They wanted to show that they are excelling in AI so that they can get admissions and people join for placements. But I believe there might be other projects which are as good or better than them at least. And yeah, I didn't try Swarm AI. I heard about it, never really tried it. And if you're talking about India, I think it's growing. Needs some time and efforts, man. Needs some time and efforts. Whoever is building this, I have no idea. Is it like a government backed or is it a private company? About Swarm. We are building for who is building this? Sovereign AI, is this the company? Or is it just a motto, Sovereign AI? But again, we definitely need AI. Not just as in like we are the users, it's just India as a country needs an AI model. Because China has one, Russia, I don't know, they might also have one. Europe can build one, they have the money. US obviously has a lot ton more. But India should also have their own AI, because what happens if someone puts a tariff on AI tokens? Who knows? We cannot depend that much. So we need to have at least one working AI model for just a self-sustain. Once if a bad day comes, we can develop that pretty fast. Indian engineers are capable. I mean, we also build a lot of stuff. So just because I don't know how to build an AI, that doesn't mean another Indian doesn't know it. We have perplexity. And yeah, that's true. That's true. But again, they're all expecting money right now. But in AI, until the next 4 to 5 years, I don't think there is anything profitable. It's either profitable from devs or companies who want developers to use AI. Other than that, is there any other company who are not into software field has AI or want to invest for the users as mean like their employers to use AI? Bank employees? No. IRCTC employees? No. What else? I'm not talking about the companies which have the software side of them. Obviously, they would provide some kind of cursor to the employees. How about like adjusters, doctors? So there is still a lot of scope. Currently, only software field. I think that's where the AI is a lot used. Yeah, the traffic, the self-driving car again, those also comes up with software. But I'm talking about the other sectors which are actually the bigger ones: insurance, finance, healthcare, food. Until these start using AI and actually paying for the OpenAI or whatever the company to use their services and retrieving that money from users by increasing the cost, that's when the true output will show up. That's when we see either AI is going up or it's going plateaued because they cannot advance it anymore because there is no funding. And when there is no funding, they cannot grow. But again, this is just a speculation. Anything can happen right now. Just in 2 months, things has changed a lot. So I am not, I'm not a what do you call it, future prediction person. So let's not take that. I just Google Perplexity and it's US based, bro. I know a lot of people say it's Indian, but I doubt it. It's just most Indians would also feel that as if that if Indian is a CEO and that means the company is Indian. No, that's not the case. Do they have like a more or something like that? Who owns this Perplexity company? If it asks me for a sign in, I'm going to kill myself. Yeah, it's based off of San Francisco. Everyone, if everyone from India just donate rupees 1 rupees, I will make more than like 100 crore. Yeah, because of the population, I guess. Without paying it, will trash AI. It will trash AI. AI is expensive, but it's fast. That's a interesting thing. It's expensive and it's fast. Developers are also expensive, but they can be slow or slower than AI in certain tasks. But the companies might be thinking, okay, if I had 10 developers with no AI, it costs the same and it takes the productivity goes down. What if I had like only 4 devs and like 2 AI, the cost of like 2 devs for the AI softwares and subscriptions? That's how they are thinking. Hey, I have been a part of the conversation where some Indian guys were going to make medieval wearables AI backed for India, targeting middle class. Your thoughts? There were a lot of uh, these kind of things, like, okay, there are someone building a cheaper version for Indians. Those things are mostly like a pyramid scam. This is what I feel. They are just trying to find some funding so that eventually whatever they want they can get. But I don't have any hopes. I'm talking about the Freedom phone, if anyone remember. You remember how it was like it's supposed to cost like what, 100 rupees or something for a premium Android phone? It never saw the daylight. So same, these things are also same. The medical wearables, AI backed for India, targeting middle class, it's never going to happen. It's just not profitable. And when things are not profitable, no one is going to fund you. If no one is going to fund you, your idea will just last in the Facebook or Twitter market. That's it. It won't go beyond that. I think I have recorded some videos today. Let me just edit those. Not me, the AI. So 1 second, stream assistant, video processor. I press open with code. No, I press terminal. Why would I open with code? Is there any shortcut to turn on these? What do you call it? environment. Do you remember the government phone for 1 rupees all gave, so that we made like 300 crore? That I think that's what I'm talking about. The freedom phone, isn't that the case? I think that's what I'm talking about. Ooh, I'm scared about the future, man. What's your pick for hosting? Self-host. Come on, sign in, sign in, sign in. That's done. Thank you. Let's write self-host. Is it self-host or self-host? I don't know. The autism in the room. Everyone is okay. Yeah, someone asked me about this. They were so they were like completely confused what to do. It's an old story. Yeah, it's an old story. Oh, you don't know about the Freedom phone? So it's a very old, probably like 2010 or 2005 Freedom. There is a thing called Freedom phone. It was a very long time ago, 2021. I don't know how to show that to you. This is not the same brand, I'm suppose. Let me like try to search it in India. Yeah, this is the one, Freedom 251. It costs 251 rupees. I think that's what. And this is what it's supposed to show. Again, this was a decade or 2 decades, not 2 decades ago, but a decade ago, mostly. So this was like a Kickstarter kind of thing, and no one is aware of a Kickstarters back in the day, and everyone like, okay, we are getting a phone for 251, but it's like a pre-order, so you have to pay for that, and then the story continues. Oh, it's 2005 to 2006. Then that's even way more old. Then so it had like an 8 GB storage, and it was promising like a, what do you call it, like a good specifications, but obviously it turns out to be a scam. I wouldn't say, maybe it's not a scam, it's just that people invested in it, but it never really worked fine. Are you going to do X scrolling for an hour? I don't think I no I actually wanted to work on the project, but it's just that we moved into the topic of this hands thing, so I wanted to know about this one. Abhishek, is that going to be a problem, bro? Just sharing the knowledge. Yeah. I'm not going to scroll much. I don't really enjoy using social media that much. It's just that, so this is what I'm going to use. So if anyone also wants to like see what's happening, just this is the app I use. I'm not affiliated or anything like that. So give it a try. Maybe I am signing up with the wrong email. One second. I think this is the email, or this I don't know which one is it. No, this is not the one. Even this is not the one. Damn it. So yeah, you can directly what do you call it? Subscribe to the publishers itself, so that you don't have to open the Twitter. You can just see all the posts, something like that. Performing, what is? I hate such posts, man. Okay, there we are done. It's useless. Anyways, what are we trying to do? Spendify. So yeah, I wanted to fix the UI for the items. This one. No transactions. Yeah, it's loading. This is what I wanted to do. So there is one more idea I have, is to build a server manager system. No, they do not scrape the post from Twitter. This is what I'm talking about. So maybe I gave you a wrong explanation. I wish I can show what it's in my phone. Show my face. So let's say you have a habit of reading articles to know what's happening. Cool. YouTube is fine, but if you want to know, like, okay, what are the tech news today? There are certain blog posts, I think dev.com or some other tech TLDR. They all have their websites. Fine. What if you want to read blogs from all these websites in one place? I think this is a much better example. That's when this tool comes in. I'll Yeah, focus. You see here, you can categorize your posts in such a way. It's basically RSS. If you're aware of RSS, it's a reader. I don't know what it's called. It's the full form of it. Yeah, really simple syndication or indication, whatever it is. So it's not, yeah, basically RSS to a single platform. Exactly. So all the feed can be in the one screen. I just categorize it to multiple different places, and that's it. What's happening? I enjoyed the scrolling to LinkedIn for 1 hour video on YouTube. Did perform well? Others, oh, you enjoyed the scrolling LinkedIn for 1 hour? Oh, really? I really, I liked it, but I like live streaming a bit more than that. Hey, coding buddy, welcome, bro. What was your real name? What was your real name, coding buddy? What LinkedIn for hour? Hey, why the commands are breaking in such a way? Oh, it's just that I have posted videos on my thing, bro. So something is going on there. Why would it? I think something is going on. Let me turn off the AI thing. Maybe it didn't get any new messages. So why is it responding in such a way? Okay, maybe it's now works fine. So what I was talking. Oh, this is like links. Whenever someone is trying to ask for links, it's posting each individual link in a separate way. I think that's what's happening. I don't think so. Is that the case? Okay, I'll see if it's too problematic. Maybe I can just turn it off. Okay, what are you talking about? Totally forgot. Back to gaming. Oh, when I say links, that's what happens. Why would it show multiple links? D- I think this AI thing is actually meaningless. You know what? Let's stop this. I don't think people are going to use it anyways, and it's going to cost me electricity for like AI and stuff like those. And my channel is not that big to actually sustain that. So yeah, let's. Oh, oh, the model exceeded the RAM usage. The model just exceeded the RAM usage. That's why it's becoming entirely slow. Oh, I'm going to. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, that's why I had my face open. Sorry. So you can customize however you want. So this is the first page you might be seeing. You can pick the topics: AI, stock market, cybersecurity. And let's say cybersecurity, and it's going to show the popular, you know, like what are providers where you can subscribe to them, or you can search manually. You can subscribe to the GitHub stories. You can subscribe to Reddit posts. You can subscribe to Reddit. What do you call those communities? If you It's just everything in one place, and you can just categorize the information, and you can just doom scroll in that. I don't see any ads so far, but there are like sponsored posts, but that's how they are making money out of it. I don't know. What are the paid content? What do you mean paid content? I don't think any paid content is available for free in other apps. It's just not going to work. So probably they have the paid content in their own platform, but trust me guys, the idea is to see what's happening, so that if you're really interested, you can just go to YouTube and explore like the real in-depth videos on it. I don't exactly know how the RSS, like the techno, it's old technology, but a very working RSS feed working. how it works, or you're asking about like how it's working in the application. So it's kind of like an old, what you call it, bro? You know that previously there were like a feedback APIs. Rajesh Sahani, welcome to the stream. We are talking about multiple different things. You're a bit late. So anyway, who are the one who was talking about the 1 hour LinkedIn video? This was the one, bro. Yeah, I didn't perform that much, but the Twitter actually performed a lot better. But for some reason, this one didn't perform well. Welcome to the stream, Sahani. So this is what I built today. Bot is missing chats. It's missing because I just turned off the. No, it's not missing. Bot is missing. I can see a message there. I turned off the AI chatbot because it's taking a lot of resources. Malfunctioning. Yeah, you're talking about these links. Oh, thank you so much, Sahani. So what I built is, I think I just closed the VS Code for that. No, it's still there. So I have built an AI, what do you call it, chatbot. I don't know what to name it. So you see the Railing Imama, it's a chatbot, predefined commands, and it works fine. Great. It missed screen big message. What do you mean screen big message? So maybe YouTube just removed it, bro. If I don't see it on there or here, that means it's totally gone. This is like a incognito and it's not even the main YouTube. So what I did, Sahan, is I'm using an LM Studio and I crawl all my data in my website. I mean this Blazing Main website. So the idea was you guys can ask some question and the AI is going to respond that to you. Let's say you are going to ask like what microphone am I using? The AI knows that because that information is there in my setup post. I'm going to show it to you. So let's say you are going to ask what processor am I using. The AI will respond to, okay, this is the processor is using, and if you want more information, visit this site. Working, but again, it's AI and it's consuming like what too much graphic card. So I felt like it's not that needed so far. So that's why I just turned it off just right now because the usage of my RAM is like skyrocketing, 96%. And 100% GPU. So you will disrupt AI industry RAG model. Yeah, it's a RAG model. Yes, I'm not going to disrupt anything. It's a very simple thing. So I created like about a data embedding chunk, and then obviously RAG is going to store all this information with a depth of 2 and maximum 200 pages. I'm using like a basic instruct model 8B. So it works fine, but again, the resources are not enough. I don't think for my use case, I strongly feel, even though I do not have AI abilities in my chat, those should still work fine. Why are you guys switching between my face and screen? I really enjoy this stream today. Like people are watching and communicating. Feels good. So, hey Ben, do you think it's good to start content creation for funding hobbies, either by Patreon or subscription? It's good. Don't feel shy. Don't think too much. Just do it. Kids nowadays are like Pro Max. What's wrong? Every generation feels kids are Pro Max, which is, I think that's how it should be in order for the community to grow. It's just the next generation should be a bit technologically advanced. If not, we are not just growing forward in the humanity, in the tech world at least. That's what I feel. But father, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's absolutely true. No issues with that. If AI goes down, you guys are the one who's going to save the world. Not those vibe coders. All of a sudden, there is no like snippets or no AI. Like, what is the syntax for a for loop? No, they will just get into school, man. Still over like took seniors. We are the generation that is dumber than our parents. Surrounding matters. I can see all my messages showing up in the this section. I think it's working fine. Hey, coding buddy, what's your name, bro? YouTube started showing the weird at the rate names instead of the one. For some reason, I'm starting to see how the RAM usage skyrocketed again. Why is my RAM usage that high? Maybe I can just probably eject a model and save some memory. They both are using the GPU. Where is LM Studio? What are the models I have? Let's eject some. Okay, if it's not needed, just eject it. Right? I'm not sure which one should I eject. Let's eject this. Man, AI. You guys notice the RAM price? So just today, as I thought, okay, I might need a bit of more RAM because you can see I'm touching like 90% most of the times. So I went into Amazon to look for like what exactly is the RAM price. I'm not looking for DDR5 or anything advanced. I wanted to see DDR4, 32 GB. Look at the prices for DDR4 32 GB. $252. It was 45 to 50. That's how cheap it was. Because DDR5 released and everyone was buying DDR5 and DDR4 was cheap. But now it's a disaster. It's $252, bro. Like 32 GB. If you guys don't believe me, I can show you the price history. Where is it? Search DDR4 RAM anti-bot check. What does that mean? So this is the one. This is the exact same RAM I have been using. So if we open, like if we disable all the rest of the stuff, so you guys can see it was 170 or 156. When was it? December 1st. Let's expand the range to like all. So it dropped to $48. I bought 32 GB RAM used for 15 to I think $15. They posted it for $20 in eBay and I got it for 15 for 32 GB. Now for the same 32 GB, same 3200 megahertz, it's 250, 262. It was even when it was released back in 2020, it was 189 or $120. Now it's like 250. I don't think it's just the big companies. I think it's now everyone is using RAM these days. Everyone is buying like electronics which needs RAM. I think we are in that what do you call it, phase where the RAM prices or the hardware is now going to be expensive. Brace yourself, guys. Jing chicka jing 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 jing. This is secrets.json. There should be another one. I forgot which one was it last uploaded time. Let me open this video processor and credentials. Do we have it? Yes. Get credentials. I'm supposed to run this file. Okay, activate all of them and run get credentials. What? Okay, Python, youtube.py. Get credentials. I might need to update those. Oh, what? That's it. Which file is it even being stored for? Oh, that two. Okay. So what happens if I delete this? I'll place it here. No, don't place it here. Place it somewhere here. Remove it. Place it in documents maybe. Okay, now what happens? Everyone is leaving. Why? All right, thanks for joining. Hey, there is a new viewer, bro. Pushkaras Pushkar Ravasti. I'm going to call you Pushkara. I couldn't really understand the first name last name difference. I'm going to call you Pushkar. If it's your full name itself is Pushkar Avasti, then welcome to the stream, bro. Sorry to mispronounce your name. Just trying to read what I see. Pushkar Avasti. So Pushkar is a name and Avasti is like a last name. Anyway, welcome to the stream, bro. This is Blazing Bane again. Apologies for mispronouncing your name. What am I building? I built some random bunch of things. I just stopped building the AI chatbot because it's taking a lot of resources for my RAM and memory. You can see the RAM is already 30 to 92%. And where is my message? If you guys don't, oh, I see your message. The dashboard green color price look profit in the trade. Is this what you're talking about? Yeah. Again, the UI was designed with the AI. I just said, okay, I need a dark mode and it's financial, so pick those colors for me. That's what it decided, and I like how it looks. I'm going to rework, let's say rework on this section. There is no need like total spending. It's no use. Who is going to use like total spending, like all the transactions? It's useless. So I gotta run this and see what happens. Now you're getting credentials for YouTube. If the path is not there, it should generate a new one. Why does it not generate a new one? Getting if Okay, let's add a print found an existing token. If not, print. Okay, let's see. Found an existing token. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, found an existing token dot js. This is the one. Yes, delete. Maybe I messed up the token generation. Let's try creating a new one. Continue. The app flow has been complete. You may close the window now. Nice. What else? It says close the window now, and oh, this thing is not updated yet. It's still running. Or is it done? Is it not done? Okay, now it's done. So now what I'm going to do is Python main.py. So who is this Pushkar? What I'm currently working. If you're still here, I'm going to respond. If you're gone, so miss you. So what I'm working on is this is an AI editor which edits my videos and uploads it to YouTube. Working fine. I don't know, for some reason it was failing to upload to YouTube. It says like the client, whatever the YouTube API is, it's failing. I noticed previously, like few days back, YouTube started to notice some issues with their services. Maybe it's still trying to fix them. But yeah, unsure what's happening. Okay, we free up some of the RAM memories, but I don't know why it still has a lot of like 12, 14 gigabytes of memory. That's way too much. Okay, got the token, scheduling the video. Looks like it's uploaded now, or is it still uploading? Okay, error during the YouTube upload. This is where we are seeing the issue. A connection attempt failed because a connected party did not respond after a period of time or established connection. What is it even talking about? It's fine. Once it's like cannot upload it, that's fine. Maybe we can just skip it. File state processed, copied. What video are we trying to edit? This is like 19. These are the videos. 2025 11/3. Those are done, isn't it? It's trying to process them. So I was thinking to build this next. So what? Oh, did it update now? Did it update? Refresh? Do you have a refresh? And it didn't refresh. It's still uploading 2025 11. Why? Scheduling the video for. Oh, it's trying to upload. It's scheduling. Okay. You know what? There is no need to schedule. Let's just ignore this. And let's just upload it with the private status. Should be fine. These are all copied. This is the one it should try to. Let's see where the files are coming from. stdd copied. Should be here. Stream edit. Right here. There are too many files. Let's delete all of them and also refresh the file state here. Where is it? CLS. So this way everything is fresh. It should getting YouTube credentials. Is there any way while I'm recording my videos, I've also wanted to record the camera footage as well as the screen records separately so that we can create some shots. That's what I wanted to do. Copied a new file. That's great. Now it's going to process them. There's another file. It did copy that one too. Nice. The RAM size is now decreased because the model is ejected. So that's fair enough. Let's see what are we dealing with right now in the background. It's 25. So I wanted a system where I can drop in the HTMLs and it's going to pick it up. Import HTML receipt, upload a file, pick a file, yeah. So inside HTTD, we got the coding, we got the Sam's Club. Oh, I got to do it after the stream because I cannot do that while the LLM is running. Cool. I'll close these sessions. Not needed. Not needed. Save up some RAM. This is also not needed. Save up some RAM. Close it. Not needed. So let's fix on some UI stuff probably. Okay, the RAM usage has been peaked. The RAM is fully peaked now. I can clearly show it to you. Yep, 94%. Peaking high. Why is that the case though? Okay, it's processing the text messages now. Let's see if we already have some kind of content already posted. Maybe that's why. Can you build your RAM like, bro, please leave me for at least 5 seconds? Can you? Hey, which is better for vibe coding, Windows or Linux? Just asking. It doesn't matter if it's vibe coding, then Windows is the best for you. Because if you're vibe coding, how how does it actually even matter when you're vibe coding which operating system you're using? So let's consider that if you're a vibe coder, that means you don't want to you want to build things fast. My pick would be Windows. Why? Because things just work out of the box. Yes, it's bloated. It takes more resources, but things just work. But if you move to Linux, I mean, if it's your first time, then you will have a tough time setting up the things. And obviously, Linux expect you to spend some time to setting things. But if you're talking about like a agentic model, let's say OpenClaw is also supported in Windows. So I think it's easier. You'll have a smooth transition, or you can only focus on things which matter if you work with Windows. If you have like 32 GB of RAM, stuff like those, then yeah, Windows should be fine for you. But if you're fine dealing with things which comes up with Linux, then yeah, try Linux. Nothing's wrong with that. It's a wonderful operating system. Ting, 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 ting. Ting, 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 ting. Beep, 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 beep. You agree? Yeah, thank you. I I love Linux. So I tried my best to switch to Linux, but I always can come back to Windows. Why? Things just works out of the box, man. Bro, what did you have today for dinner? It's egg soup. I don't know how to show that to you. This is what I ate. Exactly this one. I mean, not exactly that. Kind of looks like this. Oh, I probably need to open up in a new window so that you guys can see. Yeah, this is what I ate. I'm not sure if you are aware of this dish. Mm, excellent taste. So we can see there are two videos which are posted by AI. Let's see if we have any errors now. No, AI is posting my content. That's nice. Indian, surely aware of any food. I don't think any most people will eat it. Your name suggests that you're from northern regions. I don't think you guys would eat it. I didn't think that you would eat it. 2 minutes 36 seconds. How long is this actual video? Is processor video one? This is not needed. Probably I might need to delete the videos from my what do you call it from my streaming PC as well. So what are the ideas for our in items? Where is my other phone? Oh, it's sitting somewhere behind. I wanted to try the app UI on it. Expo Orbit. Oh, you're from Odisha. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I have a friend from there. Built from a local file, coding, spendy 5 select. Oh, it doesn't show me any build. Strange. So I wanted to search like items and also use AI to apply this section. When you press it, we can see these are all the transactions within the expecting how it works. It's working fine, no complaints so far. What API is it using? Base API, authentication, AI. Base API URL. I don't know what API is it actually using though. Constants API.ts, constants, colors, index, sback. Okay, so it's using the production based. Okay. Oh, is Expo Orbit a vibe coding? No, it's not. It's a tool where you can deploy your EAS builds. So how can I say? Uh, are you aware of React Native Expo? Based on that, I can answer that question much better. I'm closing a bunch of VS codes. We don't need those many. Sitemap is not needed. I'm closing it. We only have this one because it's still editing my video, so I'll just keep it aside so that I can monitor it while it's running. Are you aware of React Native Expo? Yes, I'm aware of React Native. It is used for building apps for Android and iOS. Yes, there is a thing called React Native Expo. Are you aware of that Expo? If you're not, this the short form is like React Native is a different. React Native Expo is different. Expo is built on top of React Native, and it's much more versatile and easier to use. Super friendly, not as in a person. It's just super like developer friendly. I believe most of the apps, like 60% to 80%, if you have like a decent use case, unless you want like a core, uh, you know, native elements, Expo should be fine for you. So when you write your Expo code, you can actually build the APK using their cloud services. That's called EAS build. You can build it on local as well. It's just that Windows is not supported. Either it has to be Linux or Mac. If you don't have these Linux or Mac, you can just upload it to the cloud and they will generate the APK file or publish that to the Play Store. That's how it is. But if you want to test it locally, let's say you push your build and they have the APK, but you want to test it. So that's when Expo Orbit comes in. You can deploy the build which was generated. Let me show it to you. So this is my EAS build, and this is my project. Visit link. So these are the builds which I did like 4 to like last week. Basically, I can just select the build, download the APK file, and we can press like open in Orbit. It's not showing for you. One second. Open in Orbit, and you guys can see the small thing on the extreme right corner. It's opening it. Yeah, make sure you have an environment to set it up currently. That's another problem, anyways. So I don't have Android Studio stuff like those, so obviously those things would not work. The problem here is I'm getting an APK file. That's nice. Yeah, the problem is the moment I open this in my phone, it's not working. I'm sure what's the problem with that. I'm getting the same error message again. So captioned, we have what is it trying to do again? File state. So we have 12:45. Okay, this is processed. Oh, you're a first time hearing about it, so it totally makes sense. So Expo is a wonderful tool. You got to try it. Can we install that Expo Orbit on Windows using WSL? Yes. If you have WSL, then I don't think you need Orbit. If you have an Android Studio installed in Windows, then there is no need for you to install Orbit. I think they just come up with something of their own, which can be directly connected to the Expo EAS build and like interlink instead of you manually downloading the files, loading that into Android Studio, and then opening it. But still, they all need the emulator again. That's the reason it's messing it up because I do not have the Android Studio installed. But again, I didn't really use the Orbit much. This was my first time trying to use it. That's why I don't really know much about it. But I do use Expo and it's wonderful. It's worth a try, man. If you're into app building, then totally worth a try. Is it main.py or app.py? Hey, you got 10 points, Srikar. You can try using those points. It's a good thing. Give it a try. So now it's doing 23, 219. What is the video it's trying to build now? 219, 23, 8. Okay, it's building the second one. Interesting, nice. Keep it as it is. I will, whatever the videos which are processed, I would just go and upload those. Okay, guys, it's beyond 12 now, so I think I'll wrap up the stream for now. We'll continue tomorrow. Until then, thanks for watching. You can just, yeah, I understand. I'm trying to build an Android app using the vibe coding. I will use, you should definitely use Expo then. Try it. You should definitely use Expo because it's TypeScript at the end of the day, and yeah, any AI models are trained on like JavaScript and TypeScript, Python in general, instead of Kotlin or some other language. Give it a try. And again, the good thing is Expo is a built on React Native. That means if you build it once, you can build it for web as well as iOS as well as Android. But again, what are your feature sets? What are your requirements? If you have like too complicated like biometrics or core Android or core iOS features, then things might be a bit tough for you. Maybe Flutter is a good option in that case. So this 25 is completely built on React Native Expo. So I'm using the same code for web and as well as Android. I don't want it to maintain like a React for web and then Android, like Kotlin for Android. It's too much time taking. So I wanted to have like one code base for all of them. But when you're using Expo, try to limit your packages. Do not install whatever you find on internet. Just rethink about your feature sets. Do you really need that package installed? If you don't, then don't go with that route. But it's capable. Expo is really capable. A lot of stuff open. I'm just closing things down. Oh, who did I, then go with Expo, man. It's fine. Go with Expo. Totally fine. All right, sweet folks. I think this is the end for today's stream. We are CLI using our own company. What? We are CLI using in our company. I did not understand your message, Sahani. Maybe some of your messages were removed by YouTube, I guess. Can you rephrase it one more time? Neyman Marcus app. I have no idea what that it is. I'm going to check it out now. Neyman Marcus app offers a luxury shopping experience, provides personalized recommendation. Okay. Is this built on React Native? Is that what you're trying to say? What's with this? Oh, you guys worked on it. Okay, you are one of the dev who worked on this. Oh, React Native. Is the web is also written in React Native, or is it's just the Android version? I can try guessing it 1 second. CMS frame layout center. It's definitely Tailwind. It's tough to guess whether it's like a web or X React Native. I think it's I think this is like separate web. I don't think this is React Native, but I understand you're talking about the app is React Native. Yeah, the landing page. This one is React, obviously, because the code definitely feels like React. The Expo, the React Native versions of code would have like a complete, yeah, React portal wrapper, React model wrapper. Okay, these are like classes again. Overlays, image assets, roots. Yeah, this is React, but probably the Android app is React in React Native. From app traffic only. Okay. Download NMP app. Hey, React Native is a good project. I really wanted to try Flutter as well, but it's like completely learning a new language, and I didn't really have a reason to do that in that way, so I just gave up. Give it a try, guys. All right, folks. If everything is fine, I'll take a leave. We'll see you guys in the next stream. Cool, people. But companies are bankrupt, dude. Sorry to hear about it. That's fine. I mean, they still have the website up, so maybe who knows, some light may shine. But still, anyways, it's almost 12:15. I gotta go back to my. Anyway, we don't. I understand. We have to go to bed tomorrow. I got work, but tomorrow is Friday, so that means get ready for the weekend stream. So I'll be streaming on evenings in India. I'll be streaming in the morning for me. That means I'll be streaming in Indian time. It's evening, so that maybe you guys can also join. Good night. Good night, Sahanik. Thanks for joining. Thanks for 10 likes. Peace out.